Norris phoning. Who am I
OPP
speaking to? I'm sorry, I didn't get your name.
2003.
Hi, I'm really looking for somebody who can give me answers. There was an investigation into my brother's disappearance, and I was treated very shabbily. I was not given any information. There is a major date discrepancy in his disappearance, and that the last person who saw him alive lied about the date. There's been no interest in that whatsoever. Now, this was my brother, and I did ask for an investigation so I can have some answer to what happened to him, or at least a half-decent look at it, which never happened. The people who did investigate it didn't even look into the date discrepancy, didn't even do anything, and they definitely would not return my phone calls, would not give me any kind of answer at all, and that is just not acceptable. It was really shabby treatment, and would definitely like somebody to get back to me on it, talk to me about it, and I'd like a reason of why you weren't interested in a date discrepancy, which would be a really major one to me, especially since you closed the case saying that she didn't have time to kill him because she didn't have time, but she lied about the date. It would seem to be really relevant.
And your brother's name was?
Calvin Norris. He disappeared November 26, 1984. You have it down as the 27th, although I think you should have asked more than the last person to see him alive for the date he disappeared.
What was his address at the time?
He was living on Bath Road in Bath, Ontario. I don't have the house address.
That's fine. So we're talking Napanee Detachment?
Yes. And they did a terrible job. I mean, my God, I think their idea was just to run me through the gutter and not do any kind of work. That was their main point of their last investigation. There was an absolute history of childhood abuse where she did beat all of her children with any household objects. He did go missing with nothing but a blanket and a heavy ceramic pencil holder, which she lied about, and also had her children taken away from her a few times from the children's aid. My other brother who's living there at the time, who gives a date as a Monday the 26th that he went missing, said he stayed there just to protect my missing brother from her because she repeatedly and viciously beat him and attacked him.
Okay. I'll try and track down who the investigators are.
It was Detective Pat Call, who refuses to answer my phone calls, and Detective Baker. He shouldn't have been charged. I don't think that he has experience for that. Definitely, I should have been given. This is my brother. I loved him very, very much, which is why I wanted to start it. And nobody has ever even treated me in a decent way to give me any kind of answers. And I think that the part that they closed it because she didn't have enough time, and they only asked her for a date. They didn't even get the date wrong. You know, I mean, asking the suspect to when he went missing and then taking it as fact is ridiculous. Why has there been no interest in a date discrepancy? I mean, I just would really like better treatment, better answers, and some interest on a date discrepancy.
What's your phone number there, Kathy?
My phone number, area code 613.
Right.
634.
Right.
6345. Because I'll tell you what else I did. I was totally floored. They really ran me down terribly. They did a terrible job looking after my brother, to my point being running me down. I said, okay, since they won't do anything about my brother's case, right? They aren't interested in the previous childhood abuse, which definitely would have been relevant. I said, okay, what I'm going to do is charge my dad with attempt on my life to prove that this kind of abuse did happen inside the home, thereby trying to force him to do a better job looking at my brother's case. The Toronto police did look at it and did a good job, and they were going to charge my dad, but my dad committed suicide. I think that's pretty proof that what I was saying was true. And something should have better been done, much better, but with my brother. It's like he died like nobody gave a shit.
Missing, of course, never found the body, is that correct?
No, nobody's been looking for it besides me, and that's wrong. They planted a garden every year for I don't know how many years until the year he went missing, and they never used it again and wouldn't allow anybody else to. That'd be the first place I'd look. And I have been up there, but it's too huge. I can't do it myself. I know I tried. There's no way my brother left that house alive without his good luck charm, sleeping bag, and money and ID. Didn't happen. My mother lied about 3 different stories about how he left. She lied to me about everything, absolutely everything. She even lied about the date he went missing. Now, if you have a child go missing, right, you got helicopters coming in to search crews, wouldn't you phone other family members to see if he's there? She never did that. He went missing on a Monday. She phoned me on the 29th and just to tell me that Calvin's gone missing. He's on the wire and the search dogs are coming in. How did she know that he wasn't sitting with me? None of this makes sense. You phone everybody first, see if he's there.
All right, what I'll do is I'll pass this. If you have sort of the administrative division here, I'll pass this on to criminal operations.
Wonderful.
Okay, the detective inspector is Bruce McKinnon. He's the criminal operations officer.
Okay.
And I think right now he's on vacation. He's got Randy